points in the game.
Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskies will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Music no. Music no. Form.
Here's the option play. Breaks into the clear. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now they call a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And the Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Using his legs, it's Graves. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. There was no catching him that time.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the Florida State offense on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side, and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going.
Ready.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Got it. Right.
4th down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
That's a design quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Graves. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Graves. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. They fake it. The holder looking to throw. And he did not make the marker. The defense stops him on 4th down.
Now let's give the defense a lot of credit here. They clearly have done their homework this week. They were ready for that fake and stopped it in its tracks. They didn't allow the offense to fool them here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man,
and they heave it deep downfield. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wynn. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. You know, if they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Defense is coming after him. gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Powering through a tackle. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback.
And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Washington 35, Florida State 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On first down, it's play action. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time, a completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught off the deflection. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
No better time than 3rd down where the ball bounces your way. Tip ball goes up into the air. The offense is able to come down with it, and not only that, they pick up a 1st down.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying the old counter play here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's wide open. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score. Washington, 42.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Takes the handoff. It's Graves. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Washington now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Graves. Fighting off the defender. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage.
Let's go! Let's go!
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the left side with a toss. Putting toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score. Washington 49, Florida State 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down, but, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They're going to run it. He gets loose. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Military stars.
Using his legs, it's Smith. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Now here's the toss play. Fights through a tackle. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Football, 7. Tanner.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. He'll hand it off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, Maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Set ready.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. Cooler. Cool.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Now it's second down here.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. Ready. Ready. Ready up.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
6 remain. Trick 9B.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Bringing pressure. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
He finds some space.
The returner brings it out to the 47. And the Washington offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the run, it's Smith.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Finds his man. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The defense showing blitz here. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage is going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50, at the 30, the 20, crosses the touchdown, Knowles. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to